Oh, hey y'all, long time no see. So, today I'm gonna attempt to do a day in the life vlog.
Past, I'm in the future. You mad, they don't salute you. I need a bag.
Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Keela Trishon and I make videos on lifestyle, insurance, and mental health. I also have a little series that I'm trying to be consistent with my sister called Carpet Chronicles. So if that is anything that would interest you, go ahead and click on that subscribe button below. Be sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything from me. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back and thank you for your support. Okay, so today is Friday. And it's the week before Thanksgiving. I was on vacation earlier this week. I actually am putting out a vlog today, just of like one of my days off when I was with my sister. So that'll go live in like an hour or so. But I did want to go on ahead and capture this day because I have an inspection. It's not like a big inspection. I don't even have to go inside the house. The damage is pretty much to the crawl space. I don't go in crawl spaces, but I do need to go and get pictures of the exterior of the home. So I'm gonna do that after I drop off baby. Baby has been on fire all morning. As of right now, it is 7:21. Yeah, he's been on fire since like 6 a.m. So I feel like I've been up for a while. But anyway, I just boiled him some eggs. So I'm actually gonna go on ahead and peel those and cut them up for him so he can have his little breakfast. I'm gonna drop him off and then go straight to the inspection because it's gonna take me a little bit to get there in the morning traffic. But I will check in with you guys kind of like throughout the day. So while baby is eating his eggs, I'm actually gonna log on to my work computer right now. Before I go to an inspection, I like to download the assignment onto the software that we use. If you're a field adjuster, you know exactly what I mean. Sometimes when you are in the field, depending on what the internet connection is, or you know, if you're even able to log on, sometimes you're not able to get to your systems quick enough. And you know, you might be in a position where you have to like write things out because you can't enter into the system. So to avoid all of that, while I'm home on my Wi-Fi that I know works, I just like download my assignments, you know, add in whatever I need to add in for the claim. So then when I get there, even if there is like a internet connection situation or something where I can't log onto the system for whatever reason, I already have the assignment downloaded so I can kind of like enter in my measurements and photos and stuff like that and not skip a beat and not have to do like double work later. So just doing that. And then also too, I want to like check my emails and see what has come in. I worked not super late last night, but I worked about like an hour over. So I shouldn't have too much, hopefully, and I'm not really expecting that much. So yeah, just going through that so I can be ready to go. Because once I leave with him, I'm gonna take my work backpack and everything so I can go straight there. Hey you guys, so I just dropped off little man at school and now I'm headed to my inspection. So just to give you guys a little bit of background, I think I told you guys I was going to take my things because it didn't make sense to go all the way back home and then come out to this inspection because it is a little bit of a drive, like not super far, but it's like a 30 to 35 minute drive. But I just dropped him off. It's like a little after 8. I told the gentleman that I would be at his house between 9 and 9:30 and it's only like 8:14. So basically I'm gonna get there probably like a little bit early, like 15 to 20 minutes early. So I'm probably gonna use that time to stop by a Starbucks because I did not have coffee before I left because I didn't want to have to like pee while I was out. I hate being in that bind, like when, you know, it's like you're not gonna use I'm not gonna use the customer's bathroom. And I mean, honestly, I don't even know if they would let me. And then I don't like to use public restrooms if I can help it, like especially if I'm not gonna be out for long. Like me stopping at Starbucks, I'm either just gonna go through a drive-through or whatever. Like the inspection's close enough to my house to where I can just go back home and finish what I need to do. And then based on what I need to do, I don't think I'm gonna be able to like do much on site anyway. So it's no point in me going to sit down and like, you know, do this whole thing at a coffee shop. So yes, but I guess I just want to kind of give you guys like a breakdown of what is going on today. Like I was saying, okay, so there is a, you know, walker person that is stopping me. Okay, so basically what's going on today, it's Friday, like I said, and it's a Friday before Thanksgiving week. So I'm very excited about the upcoming short weeks. I have a few short weeks coming up. That's what's cool about the end of the year. You know, like I'm just doing things differently. I be so stressed at work. I'm like, wait a minute, ma'am, you have all these off days, use them. So that's what I'm doing. But anyways, so let's see, I have this inspection, the only inspection I have for today, so I'll be working from home for the rest of the day. And I'm basically just gonna be like cleaning up stuff because I was on vacation earlier this week. So, you know, I lost Monday and Tuesday. So basically I'm just like cleaning up claims that, you know, haven't had attention because I've been training employees. I'm actually going to be training somebody else in a couple of weeks, but it is going to be like more of a refresher for them. So it's not like the very beginning training. They've been in the field already, but I'm just kind of like refreshing them on like what they've learned basically. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. But what I want to do is just like try to tighten up, you know, while I'm in the field. So I don't have a lot of like follow-ups and stuff like that, because it's a lot. Like when you're training somebody and then you have your own desk, it is a lot of work. So I'm just trying to, you know, now that I know, I'm trying to like prevent any shortcomings while I'm out, should I say. So yeah, also baby's gonna be home with me this afternoon because his Nana has something to do, so she's not gonna be able to look after him in the afternoon like she normally does. They usually like spend a couple hours when he gets out of school with her, but since that's not gonna happen today, he's gonna be with me. So I'm probably gonna get him a little bit later than what I normally do, just to give me time to finish my work without him interrupting, because I mean, if y'all have kids, y'all already know. And I pay good money for this school, so I'm like, we're gonna put them to work a little bit longer. So yeah, but anyways, that's what's happening. I will get back with you guys after this inspection, like probably once I get home and situated. If there's a Starbucks on the way, I'll stop. If not, then I'll just hit up a Starbucks when I leave the inspection location. Well, hello. So I'm back home. I was planning to stop at Starbucks, but I kind of had tunnel vision and was just trying to get home and like complete my notes and stuff so I could work on some other items, because as I was telling you guys earlier, I'm going to have the baby later on this afternoon. So I want to try to get done with like the majority of my work before I go grab him. If you hear that in the background, that's my coffee brewing. But I had some Chick-fil-A delivered to the house because I just didn't have time to stop. So I'm like, cool, I can just go on ahead and eat my food and work on my stuff in the comfort of my own home. And then I don't really get coffee from Chick-fil-A. Not that I don't, but I just wasn't in the mood for an iced coffee. I wanted a hot coffee, and I didn't see that on their menu. I'm pretty sure they have it, but I typically don't get coffee from there. But anyway, so I just made myself a cup of coffee to go on ahead and drink because I haven't had any yet. And if you've ever had caffeine withdrawal, it's not fun. So yeah, about to drink that, eat this, and just continue working. So I want to just kind of follow up with you guys and let you know what's going on. That inspection that I went to, it was extremely quick. Like I was literally there for maybe 10 minutes because the damage was in the crawl space. And I thought that I was going to be taking pictures of like the outside perimeter, but the entrance to the crawl space is actually in his house. And so I just took pictures of like the closet area, and then took pictures of the inside of the house to prove that there is no damage. He's saying there's no damage to the inside of the house. So really all I'm waiting for is like the mitigation documents, but I wanted to make the calls and stuff since next week is a holiday. So I want to let them know, hey, this is what I need just in case people are out of the office for the holiday. So yeah, that's it and that's all. But I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. So I just got a call a little bit ago from the insurance company that I told you guys I turned down because they couldn't meet my rate for the type of position that it was. So the recruiter calls me. She actually called me yesterday, left a message, but I was busy, so I didn't call her back. So she called me back today, and she was like, oh, I don't know if you got my message. I'm like, I did, but I'm working, ma'am. Like, what's going on? So she was like, well, we have another position for you that I think is going to be closer to what you're asking for, you know, money-wise. I said, okay, you know, what type of position is it? And, you know, what are y'all offering? So she tells me the position, and it's a large loss. It's another large loss position, but it's an experienced large loss position. And she said the rate was still like $5,000 less than the low end of what I was asking for. So I was just like, okay, so y'all just aren't listening. Like I'm at a point, here's the thing. I was willing to entertain it because I'm like, if you guys are talking about a position that I would actually want to do with the pay that I would actually want, I'm entertaining. I'm not going to, block my blessings or anything, but I'm just at a point where I'm like, okay, I probably wouldn't go with this company anyway because y'all don't listen and you're trying to play me. Because I know you heard me the first time when I told you what I was asking for. Because that was the whole reason why I didn't take the last position. So why would you even call me with this BS? So I had to just break it down to the lady. I was like, look, I know what you guys are expecting from me with a large loss position. I need to be making X amount of dollars. Like, there's no reason for me to leave, especially when we're this close to the end of the year. I'm about to get a promotion and a raise. So in order for it to make sense, you need to pay me, like, again, what I'm offering on the low end for me to make a move. Like, no, you're not about to bait me into taking some stuff. You're not about to bait me into taking some stuff at a rate that doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's funny because my husband was like, oh, they probably are like, oh, she's not playing. Like, she really backed out. I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not. I don't have time to play. I know what this job entails. You're going to have to pay me. I'm going to have to look at my paycheck and be like, you know what? The stress is worth it. And if you can't do that for me, then I'm not taking the job. So anyway, she said she was going to go back to her team and talk to them and see what they can do. So I don't have high hopes. I still think she's going to come back with some bullshit, but we'll see. So just to kind of let y'all know what's going on. So I got a few new claims actually. One of them actually got reassigned just as quickly as it got assigned to me. So it was a claim where they just wanted me to go out and like confirm the contractor estimate. Those are pretty easy because literally all I'm doing is just going in saying, yes, we can pay this. No, we're not paying that. Worst case, I'll be, writing somewhat of an estimate, like writing like a reinspection estimate. I give it back to the handling adjuster. Now, that one got reassigned because an independent adjuster is going to go out. They were already assigned, I guess, a couple days ago. So I don't know how I got it, whatever. But there is another claim that is pretty far away from me, like far as, and they want me to go to that one. And essentially, I'm not doing anything. I'm literally just going to be the insurance company's like eyes and ears and just going to just like confirm what's covered and what's not. So I'm not even writing the estimate. I'm actually supposed to be going out with a couple of the contractors that were assigned, like our contractors. So it's going to be an easy one. It's just the drive time. So my manager emailed me on the side and was like, look, they don't need you to do anything really. It is just a drive. So he was like, just try to block off your schedule so you don't get anything else. And I was like, all right. So yeah, just waiting to confirm that. Next week is a short week because it's Thanksgiving. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it before then. I told him I'm available Tuesday. I was like, after that, it would be like Monday of the next week. And then it's even a short week after that because I'll be out the end of the week. So yeah, we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Just wanted to give you an update. But really, I want to tell y'all about that company. I'm like, y'all sound desperate. And you playing with me. You can't be desperate and playing. You got to pick a struggle. Good morning, everyone. So today is Monday. I did not come back on Friday because I had little man with me. I think I kind of prefaced you guys like earlier in the day and told you that his Nana was not going to be available in the afternoon. And so he was going to just be home with me when I went to go pick him up. So yeah, I am back working. But the good thing is this is a short week. So I just dropped off little man about 20 minutes ago. So I'm home now, setting up everything and getting ready for my inspection today. I am just kind of looking through my files to see what I have going on. I have a few things that I want to like just stay on top of. Like there are some housing situations where people are running out of limits. I say people, but it's actually one gentleman that is running out of limits. So I need to kind of monitor his daily to make sure that the contractor is kind of on top of what they need to do. And then obviously there are going to be like payments and stuff that I need to get out before the holiday, because after Wednesday, we are going to be, the offices are closed for Thursday and Friday. So one, thank God, like I'm loving this time off because this year, if y'all been watching my videos, this year I've been, stressed. Okay. Oh, and I hit a year tomorrow actually with this job. So that's good. That is really good. Anyways, so let's see what's on the agenda. So I'm going to just basically like work on, there's a couple of supplements too, actually, that I need to work on, but then I haven't gotten the information that I need for them yet. So as soon as I get those, I'm hoping I can work on them later on today and tomorrow, because Wednesday is going to be like a lot of rushing just because it is a day before a holiday. And also, I don't plan on working the full day. Like, I plan on kind of logging out a little bit early, like maybe like an hour or so early, because I need to do some cooking for Thanksgiving, and I want to start like the chopping and stuff on Wednesday night. So yeah, just want to check in with you guys and say hello. I know I always end up coming back the next day after I start a vlog. I don't know what that's about. For some reason, I can't always get it all done in that one day, but I'm here, y'all. I hope you guys all had a good weekend. I don't know when this video is going to go out. It'll likely go out on a Friday, which is my normal upload day. So if it does go out on Friday, happy Friday. And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, an amazing holiday. And yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. Hello. So it's been a few hours. I just got back from the inspection that I completed. So it was a water loss, specifically a broken toilet. Like, apparently one of the tenants broke the toilet upstairs. It's like cracked in half. I don't even know how you could do that, but it caused water to shoot out everywhere. They had a plumber come and I guess like turn the water off, whatever. We're gonna have to replace the toilet, obviously, and yeah, go from there. So it caused damage to an upstairs unit with carpet, and then it caused damage to a downstairs unit. So I am gonna work on that estimate now. Typically we are supposed to do this on site, but I was close enough to home to where I was like, let me come home because I wanted to eat. I'm starving and I didn't want to stop and get any food, because if I did stop somewhere, I was gonna have to eat. But anyway, it's probably gonna take me a little bit to write the estimate because it's for an upstairs and a downstairs. So I need to, you know, first put the line items in, and then I have to put in the depreciation, all that good stuff, kind of review the policy to see, you know, what endorsements are there, what endorsements are not there, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna be working on that for a little bit, but I wanted to check in with you guys and let you know that I'm back now. And I'm just gonna, like, once I get done with that, call the lady, go over her numbers and issue payment, then I'm gonna start working on the next situation. So quick little discussion about the food I'm about to eat. So I roasted a chicken last night, and this is what is left. Well, it's a little bit more left in the fridge, but I roasted a whole chicken with bell peppers, celery, and onion. And then I also like seasoned it, of course, outside and inside, because you have to season it everywhere. Some sauteed green beans and rice. I was like, why am I gonna go and grab myself food when I have this waiting for me? So yeah, I'm gonna go on ahead and get my nourishment, drink some water, and get to work. Yes, it is. Hey y'all, so it's definitely been some time. I had a little situation where I had to like change my password, and when I changed it, it didn't like change on every system. So I ended up having to like log out and log back on, and then it was saying that it still didn't take my password. It was like a whole situation. But long story short, I ended up having to call help desk. They were able to like, you know, take care of everything, but that was like an hour out of my day. And then like before I know it, I look up and it is time for me to go get little man. So that's where we are headed now, to go get him. I've gotten through like a pretty decent amount of like work. I basically had that estimate that I was telling you guys about earlier that took me a minute actually to do. It took a while. It was pretty intricate because it was like 2 different units. So I had to like try to remember, you know, what was going on each unit and all that kind of jazz. So that was that. And then I had to call the lady, go over the numbers with her or whatever. So that was relatively painless. She was really nice. And, you know, she was just like understanding whatever. So it wasn't like a super big deal. But yeah, basically when I go grab him, my normal routine, if you guys have been watching the videos, I typically will take him to go hang out with his Nana for a little bit. He'll usually hang out with her for like a couple of hours until my husband gets home. And then, you know, he'll come back, and typically I'm done with work, and then we'll be able to have, you know, family time and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Because it's a short week, I'm pretty much just kind of working on like getting things like paid out and taken care of before Wednesday, because when I come back next week, I am prepping again to train another employee. So I'm just trying to tighten up whatever, so I don't have like a lot of stuff looming over my head when it's time for me to train that employee. So yeah, that's pretty much what this week is. But I'll check in with you guys again in a little bit, probably when I get back, and tell you guys what I have left for the rest of the day. All right, so I'm back. I just checked my desktop, and it looks like I don't have anything new. Well, the only thing I have is just like a confirmation from this engineer we had sent out on a claim. We need them to go out to just confirm the validity of a slab leak for a customer. They had like another slab leak that was pretty close to this one, so we're just trying to make sure that the repairs were done correctly, and if they weren't, see if she needs to open up a new claim. So we have an engineer going out because the customer nor her contractor can provide us with documentation like as to what happened. So we're just going to send an engineer to, you know, kind of do an inspection and let us know their findings. So they just kind of confirm that. And then I have a few other activities I need to get through for today, because that other estimate took me so long, like it kind of put me behind. But the good thing is I don't have a lot of serious stuff, and that is by design, because I knew that this week was going to be pretty, you know, like short. So I wanted to make sure I didn't have anything super pressing before Wednesday. I'm also waiting for, I'm supposed to be going out to an inspection. I was supposed to go out to it tomorrow, but they have not responded back yet. Basically, what I was going to do is go complete the inspection with a contractor and with a furniture company or whatever. I was going to just kind of be the insurance face, but they haven't like let us know, you know, what date or anything. And I don't think the customer has responded back to the contractor. The issue with that is because it's a short week, the only day I'd be able to do it is tomorrow, because Wednesday I have another inspection going on, and this place that I would have to go is extremely far. So if I'm going to do that, that's like the only thing I'm going to do for the day. So I told them that if they can't do tomorrow, then I would be available next week. And even next week, I'm only working 3 days. So yeah, you know, just pretty much like trying to work with a few weeks worth of work within 3 days, which if you're an adjuster, you already know how that goes. So I'm just going to, I'm gonna start moving some activities to like tomorrow and Wednesday, because there's some things that I just for sure won't be able to do today. But I'm also gonna go through my claims, which I do periodically. I go through like all of my claims to see if there's something just sitting, like is there something I can close out? Is there something I can move along? Even though I'm really good about staying on top of my activities, some things do fall through the cracks, especially with like how busy we are. So I like to go through probably like once a week just to make sure that I don't have anything that's just sitting and not being addressed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back in a little bit and close out this vlog. Hey guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out the vlog here. And reason being, I just really don't have anything new for you guys. The good thing is, although I have like a good amount of work to do, a lot of it is things like that I'm kind of waiting on, and things like that I'm just kind of maintaining. I have been training employees for like the last couple of months, so I don't have a whole lot of new things. And the new things that I am getting, I'm just staying on top of, so I don't have any issues. So yeah, and then also because it's a holiday week, like some people are like out of town the whole week because it's Thanksgiving week. And then, you know, some people just assume that we're not working, whatever. So I'm just going to kind of ride this wave and just get what I need to get done. I've been helping like some of my coworkers. Like I have a couple people just like asking me questions. So I'm just kind of working on those things. And other than that, that's really all I got, you guys. So I'm sorry it's a little boring today, but if you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, definitely go on ahead and give me a thumbs up. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you have not subscribed and you made it this far, please go on ahead and click the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything from me. And with that being said, you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.
Future, you mad, they don't salute you. I need a bag, size is super. They turned your back, it's like I never knew you.